A good result for Donald Tusk's parties in Sunday's election may mean one thing for his coalition partners: marginalisation. Before the autumn elections, the Third Way promised its voters changes in health insurance premiums. Months have passed and no new regulations have been adopted. This is a policy that we must implement, and there is no point in us being in a coalition, and that is how it sounded, and that is what we will strive for. There were also announcements made in April. Either Tusk will agree to changes in health insurance premiums, or the Third Way will leave the coalition. There is no consent of the Prime Minister, but there are public reflections of PSL politicians that Tusk does not take them into account. I believe that there is no point in continuing such a coalition as it has looked like so far. Marek Sawicki goes even further and does not rule out earlier elections.
Macron to zrobił.
Macron did it. I do not rule out that such a variant will also await the Republic of Poland. I had the impression that for half a year Donald Tusk slowly accustomed the members of the coalition government to the fact that it was Donald Tusk's government. No, this is a coalition government, and coalition partners must realise that they are responsible not only to Donald Tusk.
Partnerzy koalicyjni muszą sobie zdawać sprawę z tego.
What is Tusk's afterword? I don't want to comment on Marek Sawicki because I would have to smack him, and I don't want to do that. You ate the appetizers, you didn't shout congratulations, but there are basically no appetizers left. No, they are still there, they are still there. They are still there, but there may not be a coalition on the 13th of December.
Nie można zgadzać się.
We cannot agree in the future to the antisocial positions that come from the Ministry of Finance, as is currently happening, because we see that the Ministry of Finance is such a centre in this government that the promise that nothing given will be taken away disappears into the mist, should the left leave the coalition. If the key programme demands of the left are not implemented, I think so.
Nic co dane nie będzie odebrane, rozpływa się we mgle.
Moim zdaniem w tej chwili...
In my opinion, at the moment, with such mental subordination, it is unlikely. Donald Tusk, as he usually does, eats his appetizers, and today he humiliates Minister of Defence Kazimierz-Kamysz.
Przystawki, upokarzając do tego.
Much more likely is the collapse of the Third Way, or as the malicious ones say, the third leg. And instead of focusing on Poland, the 13th December coalition, it is again focused mainly on itself. Adrian Borecki, Telewizja Republika.